HR.15 و16 بإذن الله. دكتور محمد مصطفى جزاه الله كل خير هيشرح لنا المعيارين دول. أهلا وسهلا يا دكتور.
أهلا وسهلا. شكرا. في البدء نشكر الدكتورة يمنى عمر على إضافتنا في هذا الجروب الرائع وعلى إتاحة الفرصة لنا بالمشاركة، يعني وهي مشاركة متواضعة بالمقارنة مع القامات اللي موجودة في هذا الجروب. كما نشكر كل الزملاء اللي قدموا، ونشكر برضو الدكتورة غادة اللي هي قدمت برزنتيشن رائع. فشاكرين لكم لإتاحة هذه الفرصة. أنا دكتور محمد مصطفى عبد الحميد، Patient Safety Supervisor بمستشفى الملك سعود بعنيزة. This is the first time I present in your group. Today I will present about Human Resources Standards 15 and 16. Kindly, I would like to know if my voice is clear. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, clear يا دكتور.
Okay, thank you very much. So we'll start without further delay because of sake of time. Human Resources Standard 15, which is related to the hospital, develops and implements strategies for retaining qualified staff. The first substandard, which is Human Resources 15.1, the hospital has a process for recognition and reward of distinguished staff. This activity will be shown by document evidence, and the instructions is evidence of rewarding recognized staff need to be shown to the surveyor. We have documentation of rewarding of staff. It could be included like the photos and the programs that have been done, like the Good Catch program and etc. All can be used as evidence for this substandard, in addition to the policies related to staff rewarding and recognition. Human Resources Standard 15.2, the hospital provides opportunities for professional development and promotion. 15.3, the hospital carries out human resources policies in a fair and consistent way without discrimination. And this is very important to allow staff to have the opportunities to develop, especially based on their work and type of work. And these opportunities should be provided to all fairly without any discrimination. And as we know, hospitals are multinational teams. You find all terms of all kinds of nationalities and all kinds of ethnic backgrounds and all kinds of various beliefs. So it is an important standard for the teams to work effectively that these opportunities should be given very fair way without any discrimination. Surveyor will make sure this is implemented through staff interview. And the instructions is that the interviewed staff to find out what are the opportunities provided by the hospital for professional development and promotion, and to explore whether they have any concern about discrimination. So these substandards will be looked into by interviewing the staff. Substandard 15.4, the hospital carries out exit interviews for resigning staff and uses the resulting information to make decisions about improving human resources processes. Exit interviews are very important, and it gives much insight to the areas of improvement in our organizations and hospitals in order to lead to the goal of retaining the staff and retaining the distinguished staff. There should be document evidence that exit interviews are being carried out, and document evidence for exit interview and data aggregation of reasons of staff leaving, as we are going to see into further details also the different reasons for the staff leaving, and to be able to target our corrective action plan based on the prioritization of the highest reasons for leaving the organization. The standard intent, Human Resources Department is responsible for retention of its distinguished employees. the employee retention can be represented by a simple statistic that we can show. For example, retention rate. If we have a retention rate of 80%, it usually indicates that the organization kept 80% of employees in a given period. A distinction should be drawn between low-performing employees and top performers. Hello, can you hear me?
أيوة يا دكتور اتفضل.
Okay. A distinction should be drawn between low-performing employees and top performers, and efforts to retain employees should be targeted at valuable contributing employees. Employee turnover is a symptom of deeper issues that have not been resolved, which may include low employee morale, absence of a clear career path, lack of recognition, poor employee-manager relationships, or many other issues. So the turnover of employees is a kind of big hint that we have deep issues that need to be solved in our organization. Lack of satisfaction and commitment to the organization can also cause an employee to withdraw and begin looking for other opportunities. Pay does not always play as a large role in indicating turnover, as is typically believed. There is a pyramid, Maslow pyramid of human needs, which can also give us further insight to this point, in which it's not all about money, but sometimes it's about the recognition and fulfillment of your vision to your career goals. And it depends on the staff in which level he is in this area. But definitely, if we do not fulfill the basic needs and the requirements for the staff, like safety, freedom of expression, and good pay, definitely these are basics. And then after that, we look further into fulfillment and satisfaction of his career goals and recognition, etc. The goal of employers is usually to decrease employee turnover, thereby decreasing training costs, recruitment costs, and loss of talent and organizational knowledge. Actually, this is a very important point, that turnover of employee does cost the organization a lot, not just financially in terms of recruitment and in terms of trainings. Every employee has been trained in this organization. So he gains the experience and he leaves, and this is very valuable, assets that is considered a loss to an organization. Also, organizational knowledge, which is accumulative and based on the staff we have, and even the culture might be affected, because you kind of enforce a specific organizational culture and knowledge based on the staff and the duration they have spent in this organization. So if you have rapid turnover, it is very difficult to steer the organizational culture and the organizational knowledge in the direction you are aiming for. Examples of a document review. I'm thankful once again to Dr. Yumna, who has provided me with these valuable resources. There is a policy here related to support for the employees to receive professional certifications. I will read it in Arabic. سياسة دعم الموظفين للحصول على شهادات مهنية. الغرض الحصول على الشهادات الطبية الحالية المناسبة التي تساعد في الحفاظ على الموظفين المؤهلين والأكفاء الذين يمكنهم توفير الرعاية المثلى والآمنة للمرضى للوصول إلى مهمة ورؤية المستشفى. في تعريف السياسة عن الشهادات، أنواع الشهادات: شهادة التعلم، الشهادة المهنية، وأنواع الشهادات المختلفة زي دعم الحياة الأساسي للقلب، الBCLS والACLS، البالس والATLS وغيرها من الشهادات. المسؤوليات: هذه الشهادات يعني مسؤولية جميع موظفي المستشفى أنه الحصول عليها، والقسم المسؤول عن التأكد من حصول الموظفين المختلفين على هذه الشهادات هو قسم التعليم الطبي والتدريب. وتدعم القيادة من خلال توفير الإجازات وترتيب الدورات للموظفين المعنيين، وضمان أن الموظفين الطبيين والممرضين لديهم الشهادات الحالية في المجالات التالية. كل موظف حسب عمله بتتحدد الشهادة اللي هو بياخدها. على الجميع أنه ياخدوا البيزك لايف سبورت لموظفين المستشفى، بينما أنه من الكوادر الطبية والتمريض وغيره، بينما اللي شغالين مثلا في مناطق الرعاية الحرجة بيحتاجوا ياخدوا ال ACLS وال NRP والبالس وغيرها، الأطباء الباطنية ال ACLS وغيره. تتحدد بناء على التخصص اللي بيقوم فيه الكادر الصحي والمكان الاريا اللي بيشتغل فيها. من الإجراءات أنه لا بد الحفاظ على الشهادات المطلوبة وحافظ عليها أنه سارية المفعول و not expired. فدي سياسة بتتكلم اللي هي خاصة بتاعت سياسة دعم الموظفين والحصول على الشهادات المهنية. في سياسة ثانية اللي هي سياسة الخروج أو خروج أو مقابلة الموظفين، الإكزيت انترفيو كده. فينوي المستشفى إتاحة فرصة للموظفين منتهي وظائفهم، ولا ينظر إلى مقابلة الخروج والاستبيان على أنه وسيلة لفهم أسباب مغادرة الموظف فحسب، بل وأيضا لتحديد الاتجاهات وتحسين بقاء الموظف والتأكد من مستويات رضا الموظفين وتقليل الدوران الوظيفي. زي ما توضح في الانتنت أنه أهمية تقليل التيرن اوفر والأثر حقه والإمباكت حقه. فبيتم مقابلة مغادرة الموظفين هي لقاء شخصي ما بين ممثل إدارة، عادة مدير الموارد البشرية أو رئيس القسم، مع الموظف المستقيل، إما طوعية أو من خلال إنهاء الخدمة. يعني إما هو الموظف استقال بنفسه أو جاءه إنهاء للخدمة. الغرض من المقابلة جمع تعليقات مفيدة يمكن أن تساعد في توجيه الممارسات المستقبلية وتحسين التوظيف والاحتفاظ، وهي مسؤولية إدارة الموارد البشرية وقسم التوظيف. فهي سياسة لجميع الموظفين اللي استقالوا أو أنهوا عمله، وبيقابلوا مدير الموارد البشرية وجه لوجه، ويجب ملء استمارة مقابلة الخروج وتقديم الموارد البشرية قبل الموافقة عليها، ويجب جدولة عملية خروج الموظف المغادر قبل يوم من الأخير أو العمل من قبل رئيس الموظف. يعني لابد أنه قبل يعني اليوم الأخير من عمل الموظف أو مغادرة الموظف تتم جدولة المقابلة هذه. وسيتم تجميع الاستمارات مقابلة الخروج سنويا وتحليلها لتحديد الطرق الممكنة لتحسين توظيف الموظفين والاحتفاظ بهم في المستقبل. ضمن السياسة أيضا الإجراءات لترتيب مثل هذه اللقاءات، وبإضافة لبعض النماذج المختصة بالسياسة. فده كان 2 examples للdocument review بالنسبة ل Human Resources 15. ننتقل للستاندرد Human Resources 16. The hospital conducts staff satisfaction surveys on an ongoing basis. السبستاندرد الأول اللي هو الخاص ب staff 16.1 staff satisfaction survey is conducted at least once a year, and this is checked for through staff interview. Interviewing the staff if they have received a staff satisfaction survey, and staff satisfaction survey is conducted at least one time a year, and the survey may be comprehensive overall satisfaction or specified or focus on specific areas such as personal services, housing facilities, etc. 16.2 data are aggregated and analyzed and actions are taken to address the areas of improvement. يعني المعيار substandard 16.2 to aggregate and analyze the data, and substandard 16.3 the actions taken for improvement based on the analysis of the data, and usually they check for this in the quality committee and the quality committee minutes that the staff satisfaction survey is conducted at least one time a year, and results are aggregated, analyzed, and leadership groups takes actions to address the identified opportunities for improvement based on the staff satisfaction survey result. Standard intent: there is a need to create a work environment that encourage employees to give quality service to customer needs. Satisfied employees generate customer satisfaction by excellence in performance that leads to organizational success, thus resulting in improved financial success. So there is a direct connection between employee satisfaction and customer satisfaction. فاقد الشيء لا يعطي. If the employee is not satisfied, mostly will lead to an unsatisfied customer, and this will have its negative impact on the organizational success, reputation, and also financial success. Employee satisfaction not only enhances the productivity, but also increases the quality of work. It's not just the quantity, but also the quality. It is necessary for organization to perceive as to what employees feel, think, desire, along with discovering how the workforce devotion and commitment can be increased. هي مسؤولية المنظمة في أنها تستشعر أنه الموظفين ما هو يعني فكرهم بخصوص المنظمة، شعورهم تجاهها، برضو يعني الديفوشن والكوميتمنت، مدى التزامهم وتفانيهم للأورجنايزيشن، بحيث أنه نحاول نعمل أنه نزيد هذه الأشياء، نزيد التفاني ونزيد الكوميتمنت بزيادة الساتسفاكشن. With increasing employee devotion, service outcomes can be improved, productivity can be enhanced, commitment can get intensified, and attrition rate can take a dip. Increasing the satisfaction leads to a positive increase in all kind of outcomes and productivity. There is a cause and effect relationship between customer satisfaction and employee satisfaction, as mentioned in the first point. It is unfeasible to uphold customer loyalty without employee loyalty. We need to not forget that we have the customers as internal customers and external customers. So as an organization, we need not to forget, we usually look to our external customers, whether to the patients or the visitors or whatever bodies related to our organization. We should not forget our internal customers, who are the staff, and these are the ones who are leading to the satisfaction of our patients, and etc. Customer service eventually depends on the community who provide that service, and for that matter, employee loyalty and volunteerism are required, especially for those employees who serve in the front lines. Loyalty, devotion, and volunteerism cannot be enforced on people. يعني هذه مشاعر نحن ما بنقدر نفرضها على الناس، هي إما بتنوجد بناء على تجربتهم في المنظمة أو في المؤسسة، أو قد تكون غير موجودة، فلا يمكن فرضها. يعني هي إما موجودة بناء على الأورجنايزيشنال اتموسفير والكالتشر اللي موجودة، و يعني الانفايرمنت، or it cannot be enforced. It can only be done by providing them encouraging and satisfying work environment. كله مرتبط بالwork environment اللي هو بعدك بينعكس، يعني هي حلقة متكاملة. Work environment leading to satisfaction, and satisfaction enhancing more the work environment and the outcomes for the customers. I'm just going to give a few slides about employee satisfaction surveys and how to unlock the workplace insights. Employee satisfaction surveys are powerful tools for understanding workplace dynamics. They provide valuable feedback on company culture, job satisfaction, and areas for improvement. These surveys help organizations align their practices with employee needs and expectations. The power of employee feedback. First of all, there will be improved engagement. Regular feedback fosters a sense of value and belonging among employees. It shows that their opinion matters. Identify issues early. Its surveys help catch potential problems before they escalate. This proactive approach maintains a positive work environment. ودي تكلمنا عنها لما راجعنا الستاندرد اللي قبل، اللي خاص بالريتنشن of الستاف والتيرن اوفر. يعني when we identify the issues early through the employee satisfaction surveys, we will be able to identify issues early that need to be fixed in order to retain the employees and reduce the turnover. Boost retention. Addressing employee concerns lead to a higher job satisfaction. Satisfied employees are more likely to stay in the company. aspects of successful survey. Every successful survey need to have clear objectives, define specific goals for the survey. It ensures relevant and actionable insights. Anonymity. It's very important to provide the staff with the freedom to express freely whatever concerns or feelings he has towards the organization, and to ensure that we need anonymity, guarantee confidentiality to encourage honest responses and to build trust and yield more accurate data. At the end of the day, I need this data. I need the honest data to direct me on how to improve my my organizational environment and atmosphere. To improve, as we said, the customer satisfaction and to improve the organizational environment. Timely follow-up. Act on survey results promptly. This demonstrates commitment to employee feedback and drive engagement. One of the worst things we can do to any kind of surveys or reports is to ignore giving the feedback. It will kill the importance of the survey in the employee's mind or in the eyes of the employee. So usually the results need to be shared and need to act upon the results and to have action plans to correct any concerns appeared in the survey. Designing effective survey questions, we need to keep the questions simple. It needs to be clear and concise language. Avoid the jargon or complex terms that might confuse respondents. The survey should be easy to be filled by all staff with their different educational background and experiences. We need mixed question types, combine multiple choice rating scales and open-ended questions, and this provides a comprehensive view of employee opinions. Also, avoid leading questions. Phrase questions naturally to prevent bias. This ensures more accurate and reliable responses. Conduct the survey and collecting the data. We need to announce the survey, communicate the survey's purpose and importance. It will increase the participation rates. Also, to provide multiple channels, offer online and offline survey options. This ensures all employees can participate easily. Send reminders. Gently prompt employees to complete the survey. It maximizes response rates without being intrusive. Analyzing the survey result, there will be quantitative analysis using statistical tools to identify the trends and look for patterns in numerical data and ratings, and also qualitative analysis to review open-ended responses carefully and look for common themes and unique insights. Also, benchmark comparison to compare the results to industry standards and identify areas where your organization can excel or need improvement. Implementing the changes based on the feedback. We need to, as we said, to communicate the results. After the survey is done, communicate the results, share the key findings with the employee. It demonstrates transparency and commitment to improvement. Prioritize actions. We need to focus on the most impactful areas first and create a clear action plan with timelines. We need to involve the employees and form task forces to address specific issues, and this will ensure buy-in and practical solutions. We need to involve the employees in the solutions itself, take their opinion about how we can solve those issues. This chart, for example, shows the employee satisfaction surveys during the different years. As an example, for the 2021, 2022, and 2023 years, 2021, 2022, 2023, in which it is showing here that there is an overall satisfaction increasing throughout the years. Work-life balance is increasing throughout the year. Career growth is increasing and management support is increasing. So this is actually the goal of the satisfaction surveys, that we need to have it giving a positive increase during the different years by benefiting from the results of one survey and addressing the issues to improve the satisfaction, the various parts of our survey, which could include work-life balance, career growth, and etc. Satisfied employees usually are found when there is a collaborative teamwork, employees working together in a positive, inclusive environment fosters satisfaction and productivity. Recognition and appreciation, acknowledging an employee achievements boost morale and job satisfaction. We don't want our organization to be just the organization that will catch any issues or errors. We need the organization also to recognize outstanding efforts and recognize employees' hard works and acknowledge them. Also, there should be a healthy work-life balance. Promoting a healthy work-life balance through team activities enhances overall employee satisfaction. The feeling of the organization and idea should extend beyond being just a workplace. It could be a community in which you could be a part of, and this community extends to our personal lives and through many activities in which it improves and encourages team work and personal interaction between the different employees. There is a guideline which I will share with you in the group, inshallah, called Conducting Hospital Employee Satisfaction Surveys, Practical Step-by-Step Information for Assessing Employee Perceptions by Linda Powell. It's a very beneficial guideline. I'll just take you to the last part of our talk today, which is related to these standards. We have the balance scorecard, بطاقة الأداء المتوازن, and this balance scorecard, what we have spoke today about the standards human resources 15 and 16, can be found in this balance scorecard, which is mainly composed of 5 parts. In the center or the heart of the card, we find the strategic plan, mission, vision, and goals of the organization. And we find in its 4 corners, one related to the finance and measurement of the revenues and all the KPIs related to finance KPIs. In the another corner, we find client satisfaction related to the patient satisfaction surveys and complaints, etc., etc. We find the internal processes as also one of the corners of this balance scorecard, and we find the client satisfaction opposing or direct facing the area related to knowledge and growth, which we have spoken about in the Human Resources Standard 15, and related to the staff certification and staff engagement and staff satisfaction and recruitment. So in the balance scorecard, one of its main components is measurement of the knowledge and growth and learning of its employees. And this scorecard is used by MOH in Saudi Arabia as a kind of tool to classify the different hospitals based on their scores in the balance scorecard, and to see how these hospitals are performing in the various aspects and areas of this balance scorecard. And this is done through a program called, this is what we've been talking about today. This can be found in the program called WASIM program of MOH, in which it evaluates the different hospitals based on their different types and and bed size and all these things. They classify the hospitals based on their score in the balance scorecard in this WASM program. This is the Q1 report for 2024, in which we find there are the partners of WASM program, 26 partners. One of them is CBAHI and CBAHI platform. So the standards that are in CBAHI are also made sure to be involved in this. So we can see here, if you can relate it to the image we have shown of the different areas of the balance scorecard, we have here customer experience. We have also people knowledge and growth. They look into the staff competency, they look into privileges, critical care certification, how much % of the staff is certified, and the continued professional development and succession plan. And we have, for example, from the report, the list of the hospitals. I just took the first page. And by the way, our hospital, King Saud Hospital, is here in the top performing hospitals. And in fact, it is number 2 because it was having a 90% score in the balance scorecard. This is the example. This is the report of the hospital, in which the overall is 90%. We can find here related to the people knowledge. We have the staff competency, privileges, continuous development, certification, and succession plan. You can see if the organization works on these standards, it impacts the general scoring of the organization in the hospital in the score balance card, since it is 1/4 of all the items seen into. I just tried to relate between the importance of these two standards related to the daily life of the staff and the employees, to the organization, and not just at the level of the organization, but also at a higher level in terms of Ministry of Health and governing bodies. At the end of the day, I would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Jazakum Allah khair, and I wish it was useful. شكرا لكم. شكرا.
شكرا جدا دكتور محمد، ما شاء الله الشرح جميل ومميز الحقيقة. شكرا على المعلومات القيمة، وشكرا على شرح جزء الامبلوي ساتسفاكشن سيرفي. ما شاء الله إضافة قيمة جدا جدا، يعني أنا استفدت جدا الحقيقة منها، ويعني واضح المجهود المبذول من حضرتك. جزاكم الله كل خير يا دكتور على هذه المشاركة الرائعة. ويعني حقيقي نقدر نقول إن
إحنا ما كان نقدر لو ما أتحتوا لنا الفرصة وألهمتونا، والزملاء والزميلات الأفاضل اللي بيلهمونا كل يوم، فشكرا لكم جميعا. يعني
شكرا، ده شرف لينا يا دكتور. وحقيقة نقدر نقول إنها مسك الختام لهذا الشابتر. يعني محاضرة النهاردة إن شاء الله كانت قيمة جدا، سواء دكتور غادة أو دكتور محمد، وهي يعني مسك ختام لهذا الشابتر اللي هو ال HR. فجزاكم الله كل خير.
شكرا لكم دكتورة، شكرا جزيلا، شكرا للجميع. شكرا.
هل في أي حد من الدكاترة حابب يسأل أي أسئلة خاصة بال two standards HR.15 and 16؟ وفي دكتور يعني بتقول ممكن ديتيلز أكتر عن برنامج وازن. مش عارفة لو في أي حد من الدكاترة ممكن يحب إنه حتى يعمل أي orientation كده مثلا عن وازن في أي محاضرات أخرى، لأن هي ليها تفاصيل أكيد.
صحيح. هو إذا ممكن بس جواب مختصر if you allow me to share.
تفضل يا دكتور.
شكرا. برنامج وازن له عدة سنوات الآن شغالة فيه وزارة الصحة، وبتستخدم البالانس سكور كارد اللي تكلمنا عنها. بتصنف بناء عليها المستشفيات وبتديها سكورز مختلفة بناء على الكلاسيفيكيشن للمستشفيات. زي ما نشوف هنا مستشفيات الصحة النفسية لوحدها، الولادة والأطفال لوحدها، مستشفيات أقل من سرير لوحدها، المستشفيات بين 100 سرير ل 300 سرير مع بعض، والمستشفيات الأكثر من 300 سرير برضو كلاسيفيكيشن خاص، والمدن الطبية. فهي بتقارن المستشفيات اللي عندها نفس السعة ونفس السكوب مع بعضها، يعني عشان تكون يعني فير في الكومباريزن. يعني عندها كاردز للكي بي ايز المختلفة، وزي ما قلنا الكي بي ايز دي مرتبطة بالبالانس سكور كارد في شكلها، اللي هي الاشياء الاربعة اللي مربوطة، اذا كانت leadership measures او clinical outcomes والبروسيسز وكذا، والكاستمر اكسبيرينس والبيبل نوليدج اند جروث. بتعمل قياس وبتشوف فيها مثلا كل جزئية وبتديها نسبة مئوية من السكور العام. عذرا. ايوه شكله
اتفضل يا
كان
دكتور.
في مشكله في النت. فهي بتدي برسنت لكل كي بي اي، بتديه برسنتج معين، والتقرير بيصدر بشكل ربع سنوي. ربع سنوي، ده تقرير الربع الأول لعام 24، لسه تقرير الربع الثاني فما طلع. لكن كل جزئية بتلقى فيها يعني الميستري فيزيتور أو المتسوق السري موجود، الانفكشن كنترول بتلقاه موجود، الريبورتنج سيستم زي ما تفضل الدكتور غادة تكلمنا عن الاو في ارز والريبورتنج، خاصة الاكتيف اكشن بلانز للسنتينل ايفنتس. والسنتينل ايفنتس المفروض تكون ريبورتد للسنتينل ايفنت بورتر اور بلاتفورم. فبيشوفوا الكوركتيف اكشن بلانز، التبليغ عن السنتينل ايفنتس والكوركشن اكشن بلانز هل اتعملت في وقتها او لا، وحتى بيدوا سكورينج للكوركتيف اكشن بلان نفسها والار سي اي اللي اتعمل والى اخره. فكل واحده من دول عندها قياس وبتشكل برسنتج معين من التقرير الاجمالي العام. وبعد كده بيطلعوا طبعا التقرير بناء على المناطق، بيبدوا بالمدن الطبية وبيشوفوا كم مين اللي في المستوى الأول، وبعد كده المستشفيات اللي هي أكثر من 300 سرير وال100 300 سرير إلى آخره. وزي ما شايفين في الليست اللي فيها السكورينج. طبعا السكورينج هنا بيتحدد مثلا البلو ده وورلد كلاس، يعني بالنسبة في البنش مارك يعني يعتبر فيها A، الجرين B مثلا، اليلو C، دي اللي هي دي يمكن أقل واحدة فيهم. فبتلقى تقرير كبير يمكن من 330 صفحة، بيقسم لك حسب التجمعات. مثلا ده تجمع عسير صحي، وتلقى مثلا بعديه التجمع جدة وغيرها. فكل التجمعات موجودة، والمستشفيات بيكون كل واحدة موضحة فيها السكور حقها، اللي هو ده الأوفر أول بناء على السكورز تحت الأربعة areas دي. ففي البروجرام ده مطبق وله سنوات شغال، يعني بيؤدي للتنافس الإيجابي بين المستشفيات في أنها تغطي الأعمال المختلفة. وبالمناسبة بياخدوا الريبورتس من عندهم، يعني من البارتنرز. يعني نادرا ما نحن نرفع تقرير أو كذا، عادة هم بيكونوا مراقبين العمليات المختلفة اللي بتقوم بالمستشفى وبيطلعوا هذا التقرير. فإذا كان ده جواب لسؤال حضرتك.
تمام، ممتاز، اورينتيشن جميل. طيب أي أسئلة أخرى يا دكاترة؟ أي أسئلة أو أي إضافات الدكاترة حابة تشارك فيها خاصة بمعايير النهاردة؟
شكرا لكم جميعا، وحشارك الماتيريال إن شاء الله في الجروب بعد إذن الدكتورة يمنى. شكرا لكم.